Let's freaking go. Turn that music down a little bit. Holy moly, what's up? It's Friday, baby. We're back. We're back to Friday. God, it felt so weird not being live last Friday, but it's because we had one heck of an epic Thursday night 4-hour shenanigans. Cheers, guys. We're back. Look what I'm warming up with tonight, you know. Old fashioned? What is this? The freaking cocktail wrench? Oh, cheers, guys. Just gonna call out. This is Eric Gunderson sent me some black walnut bitters, and I'm following a recipe with maple syrup, black walnut bitters, and Evan Williams 1783. This is my first experience right here. Supposedly to change my life. So, cheers to that. That's pretty freaking good. That's great. I didn't know what to expect with black walnut bitters. Like, my brain just thinks like, what are black walnuts? And then the bitters. Like, what are even bitters? It's nutty, but it's like chocolate covered nuts is what it reminds me of. So you made your old fashioned, instead of the oranginess of it, it's more of the nutty chocolatiness, which I'm like it. Wow. Holy moly. That's freaking good. Here's my problem is now that's all I have to drink is that little bit. Come on now, I drink way too fast. That is so good though. I'm trying to get, I wish you guys could see this. If you get your ice cube really clear, it's so awesome. You're not even going to be able to see it on the camera, but this glass has the logo on the bottom. And with the clear ice cube, you can see the logo perfect. It's awesome. Whoa. I'm pumped now. Freaking black walnut bitters, man. Oh, let's see what's going on in here. There's my first review of the night. Black walnut bitters. Let me scroll up. Man, you guys were popping off tonight. What is going on? Kevin Campbell, Janelle, and Will T, of course. Always in here first thing. And Truman. Good to see you guys. Bourbon of the week. Is it Friday already? Yes. Yes, it is. Busy, busy week. I have a lot of updates for you. I have a whole page of updates coming, you know, just to the channel, Patreon picks, all of that stuff. Whoa. We'll get to that later. Just busy, busy, busy. Slapshot. What's up? Let's go. Chris Valencia from Biloxi. Mark Vasco. Starting with a Larceny B523. Heck yeah. Freaking love that bottle. I can't wait for the C batch. Bourbon School. Happy Friday. What is up? Class is in session. Friday evening class. Teach you how to be a nerd. Truman. Buffalo Trace, get me tuned into some Stag 22. I don't know. I just feel like it's Truman flexing that Stag 2022B. What's up, Kathy? Owen Lonergan. Schlante. Salante. Slancha. Eslente. Erica P. What's up? Sipping on some new riff rye. There you go, Dylan. Hello all, heading to Northern Michigan listening. There we go. I guess I can distract you from driving. Scott Moody, good to see you. Dang. I can't wait to make Miss Wrench one of these. I bet that is good. I don't really taste the maple syrup. It called for like the most minute amount of maple syrup, and I used real maple syrup. Okay, I didn't use Aunt Jemima. It was like Vermont pure maple syrup or something crazy, little tube. And I used like 1/4 of an ounce, just like a tiny little spoonful, and 3 dashes of bitters. So I don't really know if I'm tasting that or if it's just all melding together. I don't know. I like it this way though, so I'm gonna keep doing that. What's up, Peter B? Geoff Sayon. Cheers, Trev and fellow bourbon drinkers. Starting it off with some Kentucky Spirit. Let's go. Yeah, what is everyone drinking on? What are you warming up with? I'm warming up with this. I only have one new bottle. Again, my spending on bottles budget is quite low considering wedding. But I bought one bottle and I tried it, and I bought it because I was like, man, I think I love rum cask finish stuff. And then I got this one, and just we're gonna review it live to see if it's changed. But I just wasn't crazy about it. Maybe I'm spoiled on the Mammoth pick that we have coming out. That's finished in rum, and that's amazing. I guess maybe my brain was thinking this is gonna be like that. It's not. Robert Jennings, good to see ya. Fresh cut, looking good. Hey, I'm telling you what, man. Sometimes I'm always scared to get someone new, and you know, with the school year starting, it was absolutely insane to try and get a haircut. You know, all the children got to get their haircut for school. So I got some random girl I've never gotten before, and I'm gonna go back. She did good, man. I'm going back. Johnny Dean. What's up, Henry Turner? Guy Davis? Sounds interesting. I've heard good things. It's back to the walnut bitters. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but it's good. Martin. Trev, the weekend is here. Let's go. I probably said it, but I'm just getting back to it. I used Evan Williams 1783. You can make it a double or a triple, Trev, says Donnie the friggin' Lennox cat. You know, I know, but I was like, this is my first one. I didn't even taste it until the live stream, so I wanted to just follow the recipe and not screw it up. Sour whiskey, what's up? Rick. Shauna Marie D. Dram it all, starting with some Yellowstone store pick. There you go. Speaking of store picks, we have a blind tonight that we're going to get to here in a bit. You know me. Yeah, you got to get sauced up a little bit before you do a blind. Faderade sent me a blind that they're all store picks. It's not saying, I don't think it's the same. It's not the same bottle, but we got 5 samples. I'm going to do them blind. I'm going to tell you everything about them. I'm going to rank them, and then we're going to find out what they are. We're just going to see. I feel like the store pick aspect could make it even more difficult knowing that fact, because I could be like, well, is that just a unique barrel of this? I don't know. So that'll be fun. We got 5 of them too. Joe Dickinson, I'm drinking a margarita. Hey, we allow it. I love a good margarita, and by good margarita, I mean my cheap freaking margaritas that I make. They're so simple and crap, but I love them. CC Pullman, the Pullmans are here. Jake McKee's here, and Peter White, Crispy Bacon. Man, I was just gonna fly past you guys. What's up, Dennis? Dang. Suck. That's nothing new, though. I'm in Denton County near DFW. W. Beth Higgins, cheers. Good to see you, Beth. Norseman's only drams. I'm about to drink your bottle. All right, now I'm back down here. What's up? Starter with a Wild Turkey 101. There you go. Balcones Lineage. All right. Peerless Double Oaked Bourbon, Lucky 7 Proprietor 14, and Bernheim Barrel Proof. Dude, Henry, I need to try that Bernheim Barrel Proof. What rum is the one you just got finished in? I don't know. I don't know if it says what rum. Northern rye. You just said, no, Jamaican rum. That's all. That still doesn't narrow it down at all, but it's Jamaican rum. I don't know. I'm sure we can find out, but whatever it is, whatever one they used is good. I'll keep that here because I'll probably be drinking that because we have news about this bottle. I'm so freaking stoked. Oh, it's close. You know how in Game of Thrones and they kept saying like winter's coming, winter's coming. You're like, dude, when's winter coming? Well, this is like the news is like, oh shoot, they just broke through the wall. So I think winter is actually coming. I think we should panic now. I'm at work, so sipping on a monster, either a chocolate old fashioned or something with pecan liqueur. What's up, Jeffrey Wack? Howdy, Donnie and Mark. Phil from Wise Guy Stew. Trev, go ahead and sug it. Well, sure. Phil, okay, Phil from Mammoth is awesome. Love chatting with him. Yep. And Phil from Mammoth is making some incredible goddamn stuff. Trev, I tried Maker's 46 for the first time this week. Loved it so much I killed the bottle in 8 hours, says Dennis. Well, welcome to the Maker's fan train, man. I will say, Dennis, if that's like your first experience, that's what I always tell people. If you're new into like Maker's Mark, they've either only tried regular Makers, and that, like you can't try the regular of anything and base your enjoyment of the whole brand on it. Like imagine if you only could try Four Roses Yellow Label, the 80 proofer. And then you just would never give a Four Roses single barrel a shot, you know? So, but the Maker's 46 is definitely like a different wheelhouse. Totally different. What's up, James Haig? Trying a sample of Willet Rye from a friend. Well, that's a good friend. Those are pretty good. Like, that's probably to me, the most rye, like, what do we call those? Like this one, yes, this tastes like a rye, but with all the finishing on it and stuff, it's not just a true in-your-face, over-the-top rye. You know what I'm saying? You guys know, if we pick a rye, it's gonna be like a bourbon rye or something. With the Willet, that's like the most rye-forward rye that I like. How about that? That makes sense. Jamaican rum says a lot. It is very funky rum. I love it. Miss Lennox Cat does not. Well, I'm gonna be drinking this again. I want to drink more hazmat later on. You know, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm pouring some Maker's 46. I just love that it's so simple too. You know, it's not super hot. It's not over the top. It's not in your face. It's just there. You just sip it and enjoy life. What's up, Nick Foles? Bernheim Barrel Proof is only available at Heaven Hill in Bardstown. I'm telling you, Rick, like, Henry, did you get that bottle around here? Trev, more singing. Jeffrey Wack, yeah. It just felt right. Just come out. Sorry if I confuse. I don't think they're all store picks. Ah, hey, Faderade, whatever. I don't care what they are. A blind is a blind. It doesn't matter. You could have told me the brand. I'm still not gonna know what it is. Smoking Firewater. What's up? And Fly Fisher. Hey, Trev and the Bourbon Nerds. Cheers all. Let the shenanigans begin. Just enjoying this. I could have made the whole glass, man. That was good. That's great. I will say I like that. I guess I need to experiment without the maple syrup and see if that plays a huge part in it. Because there's something so different about this that I like so much more than a regular old fashioned. Like this is how I would want my old fashioned now, over the orangey, citrusy stuff. Just saying. Javier Acosta, message retracted. I'm sure he said something like, so, don't sleep on Makers 101 either, man. That's something. Someone commented on that video that I posted about if you could only have 5 bottles video, and they mentioned that bottle and was like, crap. It's like that bottle. I just, as a Makers fanboy, I always forget about that dang bottle. I haven't drank that bottle in so long. It's just, I don't even know where it is. I don't even know if I have one open over there. The heck? I'm gonna have to open one tonight. I haven't had that in so long. What's up, Tuxedo Toolbox? Joke's on him, they're all just dyed malort. If that's the case. What's up, Scotty? 5th quarter tailgate. See, Maker, okay, it was you. Norseman's Only Drams. It was definitely you that commented on that video about the Makers 101. We need 600 more followers. Hey, well, 600 more and we're at 10,000. That is insane. The Bourbon Jert's up, Trev. Good to see ya. How the heck are you, Plico, dude? Yo, nerds, what's up? I have 2 bottles of Makers 101. I used 1/3 of the first one to blend a riff on Prudent Pappy. I bought all of my Makers 101s came from when it used to be a distillery only thing, okay? And I bought like 4 bottles when I went there, and then they came out with it, and then it's just, and I have like 8 of them. So I should be drinking them more often. Holy crap, look who it is, BT. What is up? How's it going, man? Dang, that's good. Let me find my Makers 101 because I want to try that, and then we'll try the new bottle, the new one I got, and you know, I have some stuff to say. We'll get into it, and then we'll do the blind, and then after that, it's full-blown shenanigans, baby. Let's see. I have a 101 back here. Dang! Isn't that weird? The Bourbon Wrench. Let's see if it'll pick it up. It won't. Yeah, it kind of does. That's one dusty bottle. I got a dusty. Your short pants game is strong. Hey, I love some short shorts. You know what I'm saying? They just free the. It's hot, man. What's up, Mike Stahl? Who is going to grab a Maker's Mark Cellar Aged, says the Bourbon Wrench. You know what? I'm just going to put this out there. Because I want to ensure that I get one. I will be hunting for that bottle. And if someone gets an extra one, I will also buy it. Just in case. I'll buy 2 of them. I just want to see. I got to make sure I get that bottle. All right, let's change. I got to get the Italy songs out of here. You know, we're not in Italy anymore. Oh, and the same thing. If I find multiples, I'm going to buy them. We'll do a freaking giveaway or something. What's up, Eric Sawyer? 40 minutes early. Let's go. I love, Mike Stahl says, I love Maker's 46 cast strength, not the non-cast strength. That's interesting. I mean, I've seen a lot of people say that, but then again, like, do you love the old and the new version? Dude, I'm telling you, dude, the new version, Maker's 46 cast strength, I'm sure it's not bad, but it is not the same as the old one. And I love the old one, and the new one, I'm just like, well, I don't even care. I'd rather drink the regular Maker's 46. Whereas the old one, heck yeah, love that bottle. I guess it just depends, you know? Maybe the next batch, next year's batch, I'll love it again. I don't know. It's just weird. It's fun, though. It's fun. Hey, Keith J. from West Massachusetts Hospital Bed. Cheers, Nerd Herd. The Nerd Herd, baby. Everyone, again, last Thursday, we held one epic live stream. If you were in here right now and you did not watch that live stream, I don't often say, oh yeah, you gotta go re-watch one of my live streams. Like, man, you missed one, you missed one. I'm not gonna judge you. That's one you need to go and re-watch. That was probably easy. I say probably. I say in all of my time in Whiskey Tube, which has been a long time, like 5+ years at this point, that was the single most awesome night that I've ever been a part of. Ever. It was legit. It was fun. I haven't laughed that much in forever. Keith was on the freaking stream at one point, and we raised, like, I don't know, something like 18,000 freaking dollars. Holy crap. It was awesome. So cheers to all of you guys who were there. And if you weren't there, you better go watch it. It was so good, man. And here we go. Keith, he's back in the chat. I will agree that Maker's 101, personally, I still don't like this better than Maker's 46. I will say there's almost no reason for you to get the regular Maker's mark when this exists. Like, just get this one. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think this is the distillery one, because this is a liter. I think, aren't the regular ones nowadays, like, they're not this big? I remember when you got them at the distillery, they were a liter. So this one probably still from the freaking distillery. That was a couple of years ago. Aaron Pierce, good to see ya. Z-Man, good to see ya. When you get to 10K, I will explain the corny greeting of hello from the parking lot. All right, let's get me to 10,000. I want to know. Dennis, I'm the same. My old 46 cask is my jam. I'm telling you, man. But then Brian Vaughn, hello, says, I love the new 46 cask strength. Do you think decanters change the flavor at all? What do you mean decant? Like, I know what a decanter is, but are you talking about taking this and pouring it into a decanter? If that's the case, I don't think so. I think decanting is definitely much more of like a wine thing. Like, they have some crazy vessel that you will decant your wine into and it opens up. I don't think whiskey, I don't think so. I don't know. I would say the only thing I guess that could make things better is if your bottle is low, to put it into a sample bottle or something, because, you know, there's all the thing, well, all the air and blah blah blah. I have bottles open that's been open for 5 years and I can't tell a goddamn difference. I'm sure it can happen though, so don't someone out there it's happened to. Major Zero just bought a Lucky 7 holiday. There you go. Man, I freaking missed Lucky 7. They'll periodically drop some of their, what is it? The Proprietor. They dropped the 15-year. They dropped some bottles on their website, and they're like one of the few people who actually ship to me. I bought my Lucky 14, the Proprietor from them. Missed the 15. Sold out. Outside Star, good to see you sipping some Four Roses small batch. There you go. Did not love the new 46 cask strength. It's okay. Exactly how I feel. It's okay. Whereas that's my problem is I'm coming off the heels of, oh my God, that's amazing, to it's okay. You know? What's up, David Smith? I decanted some Eagle Rare and didn't help at all. See, I think it's definitely like, it ain't gonna change anything. I didn't even think of wine. I just wondered if you thought maybe pouring a bottle into a decanter, especially since most of them don't have a cork or anything to help create. Yeah, the better seal and stuff, dude. I'm telling you, man, I got bottles that have been open for a very long time. Is there a difference? Probably, but none that my brain can compute. I'm also drunk when I drink them. So there you go. You know, it's close enough. Some of those Knob Creek, I got some Knob Creek 15-year picks up there that have been open for years. I got that Blanton's right there. That's probably been open since 2018. It tastes just as bad as the day I got it. Freaking crap. Hate that bottle. If you guys remember, there is an old video. And I poured Blanton's off of a roof. That's the Blanton's. No, I think that Blanton's was the decanter bottle. But that was from the same era, okay? What's up, Icy86? Schwanda! Cheers, nerds! Major Zero, I'm in Memphis, and there are tons of Lucky 7s here. I posted a video today, new to vlogging. What, like, which Lucky 7s did you see? I have Old Fitzgerald Bottled and Bond that was bottled in 1977. Still tastes great. Is it, so it's, well, is it open? How else would I taste it, Trev, you moron? Oh man, had a Stag Junior Batch 7 that I left 3 pours in for 5 years and it turned to absolute tannic terribleness. So see, so it can happen. I'm gonna pour some Ron Jam 2. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Absolutely. They're the turds, Ron, they're going through some rough times over there, so we gotta definitely raise a glass for them, man. Missed my delivery for my Wild Turkey 101 12-year today. Gotta wait until Monday now. You know what pisses me off? You know what really pisses me off? How some places do not require a signature. Those same people, the box will have freaking tape wrapped around it that says contains alcohol. And then they drop it off. They don't care. But as soon as it says adult signature required, then they care. Why do some people ship it to me? Because at UPS, them full ship, I'm at work. What am I supposed to do? Drive home? Jesus. I even left a note. Get this, I left a note, and one time it worked. They literally took my note, they left the bottle. The next time, I'm like, hey, that works. Left a note. Nope, sorry, we missed you. And the next day I saw him. The same dude was like, hey, I saw your note. Can't do that. Screw him, man. Not bad. I think that's why I don't drink this that often. I need to, though. It's definitely better than regular makers, and I drink regular makers more than this, so I need to change that. Let's stay organized here, folks. All right, let's do one more mini review, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this blind. I never would have left alcohol without signature. Bad way to lose your job. I'm telling you, one time I left a note and I signed the note and they took the note, and then I don't know, that something popped up. Like I got a notification saying that they took my note. But then again, I've had wine people in the box says like want vineyard, you know, blah, blah, blah vineyards or contains alcohol. There was no adult signature required notice and they left it. Please leave the olive oil at the door. If you leave it at the door and you come back at about 8 o'clock, I'll give you some. What's up, Chris Jenkins? Tom W. I just have a plate full of cream cheese, bacon, and jalapenos. Oh, shoot. So you're are they not put together? So you're not telling me, are you telling me you're eating jalapeno poppers, or are you telling me you have to assemble them yourself? All right, let's try this. Okay, I gotta give you the story of why I bought this. This is Breckenridge rum cask. These guys are out of Colorado, if you can't tell. I have their, which one do I have? I have Pedro Jimenez sherry finished of theirs. Pretty good. Is it my favorite thing ever? No. It's a solid finished bourbon. I figured that since this pick that we have coming out, shameless plug, Mammoth Hazmat, 16-year-old rye finished in Jamaican rum. I love that bottle. And I was like, maybe it's the rum finish. So let me get the rum finished bourbon, see if I like it. Hey, I will say the lighting, this is not, it's got to be picking something else up. It is not that dark. It's probably, I got filters and stuff to make me look pretty, man. I look like crap. It's pretty light in the camera. If it's not going to pick that up, it ain't going to pick that up either. There is stuff like a haze floating in the bottle, which I'm guessing is coming from whatever rum that they finished. Yeah, it's still there. Like you shake it up, and at the bottom, it's like there's a film in there. Anyway, let me read this, because this is very questionable to me. I don't understand what they mean by this. Blended bourbon whiskey finished. This is all one sentence. There are no commas, okay? Blended bourbon whiskey finished in rum barrels with natural flavors added. So they don't really call this bourbon. They just say Breckenridge rum cask finish. So do they Do they add flavors to the bottle, or are they talking about the rum has flavors? Because I know that's kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? I did not like that. I don't like that. It does not say bourbon. It just says Breckenridge rum cask. So therefore it's just a whiskey. Here's my thing, man. I don't like shady. I don't like that. If you're gonna add flavors, tell me you're adding flavors. I don't care. I'll drink it. But when you try and trick me, now you piss me off. That pisses me off. So let's taste it, because that also pissed me off. It smells very like, maybe this will pick up the color a little better. See, it's not dark. When I hold up the bottle, it is not dark, or it is not that dark. It's definitely light, and even, yeah, this is different. My camera is making it darker. It's about 3 or 4 shades lighter than that. You know, like it looks like a decently hydrated piss. It smells very barnyardy. Like it smells malty, scotch-like. No indicator of rum. They add crap. It doesn't taste real. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like they took their rum, which probably isn't the best rum, and blended cheap bourbon. So I'm getting some corniness. They probably took young bourbon, blended it with their rum, and then added flavors to make it, or to try to make it seem like, I don't know. What it turns into is a fake tasting, malty, corny, pisses Trev off. So now I don't trust you. Now you're tricking me with your words. They're small, drunk people. We can't read that. You know? Breckenridge. You don't want to piss me off. Yeah, Mr. Jigs. Well, for one, what's up? What kind of natural flavors were added? What are you adding? What are you trying to do? This was like $50. Like, come on, dude. I'll have that bottle for a very long time. Check all the Breckenridge bottles. They use trickery in word games. Well, they can suck it. That's all I gotta say. I want a bottle of Starlight finished in champagne barrels? What? Wow. They threw tobacco spit and used Band-Aids in their blend. That's what it tastes like. Jesus Christ, it's not that good. Check. Oh, I already read that. Christine Vasco. Woohoo, cheers, nerds. Finally off work. What's up, Christine? The better Vasco. Mark Vasco switching over to the Sagamore 8-year. Ooh, dang. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. What about it? I don't have one of those. I've tried one. Man. Woo. I was just informed that we polished off the Maddie Gladden from Spirits of French Lick. That could be a problem. Kathy's over there pissed. Robert will definitely won't be picking up a bottle. Actually haven't had any of theirs. Like I said, the Pedro Jimenez sherry was pretty good. I was this close to getting the port finish they have, and I'm really wishing I did. Do not do the rum. Just, that's a hard no. And the other ones are like, hey, I got the money. There's nothing else I want. I guess I'll try it. Donnie says, I got an almost 19-year-old Dickel 15-year store pick from Cheers. Where's mine, Donnie? 19-year, one of those picks? Was it for 60 bucks? Jesus Christ, those Dickel picks, man, they can just get ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. Let's pour this blind. 10 nights blind. We are doing this. We have 5 bottles. Again, these are maybe all store picks. It don't matter. I'm just gonna guess what they are, or probably not. Everything I can about them, and I'm gonna rank them, and then we're gonna find out what Faderade sent me. In tonight's glasses, I'm just good. This is cool. We're doing every single order of the Bourbon Ranch Kinsey glass that has been released. I have 5 of them. That's tonight's glasses, from the oldest to the newest. So everyone, you better have your Bourbon Ranch Kinsey. All right, let's pour these suckers. No clue what Faderade could have sent me. He said there are 5 samples of Malort. Wow, that one is dark. Sample C is dark. And that one's a little light. Like, that's crazy, man. What are you guys up to? What are you drinking, man? What are y'all drinking? Get something in your glass. What's up? Whiskey Uncensored. This guy. Friggin' nerd. Who let that guy in here? James Lay, what's up, nerd? Sorry I'm late. Doing husband shiznittle. Sometimes you gotta do that shiznit. Bubble Bath Bourbon. What's up? You see a Nate, you friggin' nerd. I need more of those. My Bourbon Ranch Kinsey fell to an unfortunate child smash. Faderade. I have extras. I can get you a replacement, dude. Come on, man. You can't let your child destroy crap. Eric Gunderson, gotta jump off, heading to my oldest daughter's house. Cheers, freaking Eric. Good to see you, dude. Let me get my notepad here. We have notes to discuss later. During our Patreon commercial break, where I just tell all the Patreons what's going on and tempt all of you with becoming a true nerd. What's up, Eric? Eric Shaman. Jack Daniels single barrel proof 138.1. Dude, that's like one of the highest proofs. All of mine have never been over 135. Granted, it's not that much higher, but dang. I need one of each, Trev. Miss Linux Cat keeps knocking off the counter. Now listen, I only have extras of like the last 2. And in fact, this one is the only one that exists. Look at that one. That's the classic wrench on a Kinsey. That doesn't exist, but this one. This exists on a Glencairn and other merch, but not on a Kinsey, except for that one. And it belongs to me. What's up, Joe Graves? What are you doing, Joe? A, B, C, D, E. Let's do this. Let's start it. Joel Rogers drinking Peerless Single Barrel Bourbon. Let's go, Joel. How is it? All right, so my goal, there is like absolutely zero rules other than just like decipher this drink. I have no idea what any of these could be or are or should be. And the main thing is at the end, we're going to rank them. So when we find out what they are, we can laugh at me when I rank good things bad and bad things good. That almost has like a rye note to it. But not... It's not in your face, so I'm questioning it. He did say that at first he said all of these were store picks, and then he came back and said, okay, maybe not all of them are store picks, but therefore majority of these are probably picks. What's up, Kathy Graves? The better Graves. Why do I try to tell myself I'm just going to drink one or two? That's me all the time. And then 6 later, I'm like, okay, Trev, you need to go for another pour. Fake news. How many you own? How many bottles you own now? Are you asking how many total bottles I have? I haven't counted in a long time, but the last time I did, it was like, I mean, it was definitely far less than most, but still high. It was definitely like 200 plus. I basically am trying not to outgrow this. So I usually don't buy, if I kill 2 bottles, I will buy 2 bottles, maybe 3. I won't buy like 6 when I haven't killed 6 bottles. Usually. All right. Oh, that's a rye. Very sweet. It's actually delicious. That reminds me of like a Sagamore, where you get that very sweet, but then that kind of the rye is kind of like blanketing you in the rye. I'm an idiot. It makes me, I think of it as colors. It gives you a very Christmas red and a sage green. That makes sense? This is Christmas time right here, man. Decent proof. Not too hot. Maybe 105-ish. I just made that up. 105-ish. Put the ish on there. They're all nickel. There ain't no way that's nickel. I have no clue what that is. I'm fairly confident it's rye. A sweet rye. It would be a rye that I would like. So maybe Sagamore. Who else makes good rye like that? I mean, I guess it could be Sagamore. I guess I'll just write down Sagamore, question mark. I have no clue. Switch to Old Forester 1910. I can't wait for it to freaking cool off, man, because 1910 by the campfire. Just try it, guys. Try it. Go make some s'mores and drink 1910. It's a hack. What's up, B Bourbon? Happy Friday. All sipping some Wyoming bottled and bond. Really? Wyoming. Interesting. Never tried it. What did Bubble Bath say? Oh, they're all Dickel. There's no way. Recently killed 9 bottles, says G off Seon. He just went Super Saiyan and killed 9 bottles. Whiskey Savant over here. Literally, I nailed it. That's Sagamore. It's easy. There's nothing else to it. Let me just go through them. I want to drink B. We can start going back and forth when I start deciding which one's my favorite. I want my initial impressions. Giving me bourbon notes. Bourbon. There we go. That's a point. Bourbon. That's reminding me of a brand that I don't own. And you could say, Trev, how does that remind you of a brand if you don't own it? And it's because I've gotten it in the blind and I'd never know. Like Nulu, Peerless, there's another one. There's just some of those brands, some of those Kentucky brands that I don't own that I'm like, what? Like, I should know that, but I don't. It's giving me some of that. It's giving it to me. Now I don't know. I will say, I don't dislike that one. So hear me out first and foremost. It just didn't stand out as anything. So I'm liking A better than B so far, just because it kind of stood out. It kind of was just bourbon, you know? Would I be mad at this? No. We just gotta grade things in a certain way, you know? It just seems like a good bourbon. There's nothing, I don't know, unique? I don't know. Not a terribly long finish. That's something that's there you go. There's something that's standing out on that. There's really not a finish on that one, and maybe that's what's lacking. It's all on the mid part of my tongue, and then afterwards, it's like you could have told me I drank water. There's nothing going on back there. It's all up front, which I don't know what that means. I'm not a scientist. All right, let's move on to C. That's a dark one right there. Let me look at that son of a gun, man. Would love to find the cast strength someday. Of what? Mike Franklin, the legend. Oh, B Bourbon was talking about the Wyoming. 67 likes? What are we doing here, people? Hit the like button. If you want, it's fine. Whatever. You guys know the rules, though. James B. What's up, James? Dickel Rye is amazing for the price. Maybe that is Dickel Rye. Shoot. What's up, Gene Brenneman? Hey, Trev. Hey, nerds. Finally Friday. Let's go. Peter B says Wyoming, very underrated. Nancy Fraley has her input all over them. Why is it that Nancy Fraley just touches things and they turn to gold? Wyoming? I don't know. Why is she doing that? Just because, like, oh yeah, I'll go hang out with the Wyomingians. Any still Austin fans out there? Cast strength or single barrel? Thanks. Fly Fisher, still Austin cast strength. Is there a difference? Cast strength. Make sure it's cast strength. Still Austin cast strength. If it's single barrel cast strength or if it's cast strength, do that one. Period. There you go. Everyone else in the chat will say so too. I don't know what their other stuff tastes like. I just know that one is freaking great. So there you go. Love that bottle. Had to duck away and just got back. Any theme to the flight or just whiskeys and glasses and figured out? Yes, Kevin. There was a theme. The theme was, there wasn't a theme, but the hint was, hey, they're all store picks. But then he came back and said, maybe not all of them are store picks. I don't know if he's trying to screw with me or if he was like, oh wait, I sent one that wasn't a store pick. I mean, that's typical. Faderade, he's in the Navy. We cut him some slack. He's delicate. He's just a very fragile flower. Okay, we can't be too hard on him. Okay. He's just different, you know? It's Faderade. He says the theme is I grabbed 5 bottles and said, let's send these. I will say, I like those type of flights because I like when there's no theme because it is just truly, there's no ties to any of these. They're all just so different. They're just so random. The funny thing would be guess the theme when there was no theme. Like the theme is there was no theme because you would be like, what? This is nothing like that one. What are you talking about? Nancy hasn't touched me yet. You know what? That's why you sug it, Joe. Nancy laid her hand on my shoulder, and then here I am. Just perfect in all ways. I'm trying to figure out why this one's so dang dark. I was expecting it to be finished or something, but it's not. Not from the smell. It smells hot. Oh, I didn't guess proof on B. It's got to be low. It's got to be like 100, maybe. All right. Back to the dark one, C. That's hot. I think I know. I don't know the bottle. Bourbon. 120 plus. Initial. State of origin. Texas. That's gotta be. That has that Texas licorice thing. I always call it licorice. I don't know what else to call it. And that explains why it's so dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just get that dark. You're either a 15-plus-year-old bourbon from Kentucky or you're a 3-year-old, 2-year-old from Texas. Oh, that's Texas. All day. All day. I can't wait for that to be not Texas. Who could that be? Balcones, Iron Root. I don't think that's Iron Root. I have an Iron Root and it doesn't... Iron Root's a bit over the top when it comes to that Texas note. What does right Balcones? I have no idea. I don't own a Balcones. That's got to be Texas. I'm going all in on the Texas on that one. Let's go to D. Garrison Brothers. Well, shoot. I don't know if I've tried a Garrison Brothers, so I can't guess. Huh. Balcones cast strength? It didn't seem over the top hot, but it's that's got to be cask strength. Not bad. I still think I like it better than B. I don't know. We'll have to see. So far, A has been my favorite. Just really good. B was just kind of there. My problem is C definitely gives me that Texas thing that I typically don't like. Not that it's bad. It's just I can tell that that's Texas. And going back to, you know, Fly Fisher was asking about the Still Austin. I think why I love them is there's such thing as the Texas funk, and they don't have that. So I don't know if it's because it's Texas or just the way the other guys who have gotten big from Texas did their thing. So were they getting that taste because it was Texas? Or was that just the style they were using? And you know what I'm saying? I don't think, like, still Austin and some of those other guys, they taste nothing. There's no way you could tell. I think if you sent someone a Still Austin cast strength and said what state this from, you would not guess. There's no way. Whereas this, that was like, yeah, that's freaking Texas. So there's got to be something to that. This one smells good. I'm liking this one a lot. Delicate but sweet. Very sweet. Almost fruity, like caramely and fruity. I really like that one. I could almost just right off the bat kind of want to guess that as like a Four Roses pick or something. That's really good. That's my. This is gonna be easier than I thought. That's my favorite so far. Soft nose, but then it's got this sweet, fruity caramel taste that's just pleasant. Something I tested and thought was cool is try Bullet Rye and Diggle Rye and compare its same 95.5 MGP juice, and the difference the charcoal mellowing does for the Diggle is truly amazing. That's the fun thing about all this stuff, is just you've got to experiment and test things and see for yourself, you know? What's up, Duke McHale? Still, Austin cast strength is a winner. Abso-freaking-lutely. Friday at Fred's, what's up? I didn't see a post. Are you guys doing a Friday at Fred's tonight? You taking the day off? What's up, Bottle Kill Mafia Black Star? What's up, Dale? It's science. Beards, Brianna? Bubble bath, man, you drunk. Trying to figure out the proof on that one. Picked up a Jack Daniel's single barrel Utah pick, 94 proof. Dang, I haven't seen one of those in a hot minute. The regular 94 proof picks. It's actually really good. I like the regular 94, the Jack Daniel's single barrel. I thoroughly enjoy that bottle. Yeah, those picks are, it's kind of one of those things. It's like, you know, Elijah Craig 94 proof does picks, but you see them less than like an Elijah Craig barrel proof pick. You know what I'm saying? The Jack Daniel 94 picks, few and far between compared to like the barrel proof pick. It's just more popular. What do people want? If you're gonna go do a pick, I want to go pick the barrel proof, but really good. Just a single barrel pick? I haven't had one of those in so long, since everyone goes for the barrel proof now. So what I'm saying is, like, I think that would be interesting. Like, just doing a lower proof one. The Jack Daniel's rye picks are killer. I'm trying to get one. That's my issue is my location is so few and far between this. I gotta rely on outside sources to help me. It's ridiculous. We're in a freaking graveyard of whiskey out here. I've gotten some good stuff. But it is not easy. Not easy. That one's my favorite one so far. Let's go to E. Then we'll start, you know, doing some stuff. Figuring out what is what. Again, I have no idea what that is. I don't, the more I drink it, the less I think it's Four Roses, but that's what it reminds me of. So I don't care if I'm right or wrong. If it tastes like Four Roses, like, you're good, man. Like, whoever that is, you're doing good. And if it's Four Roses, then I'm awesome. But D is... Faderade poured that one in D because he knew I'd love it, and I love the D. E. Smells good too. This smells like you're just traditional bourbon. Like, it just smells like somebody from Kentucky, you know? Well, Four Roses is too. I'm an idiot. It kind of smells similar to D in that sense. There's a little more spice at the end. Little spicier. Miss Luna's cat and I are sipping on Knot Creek 9-year store pick. 9 years, 4 months. Wish I could still get the 14-year-old picks. I'm right there with you. What's up, Joe, the sample guy? Outside the star, I'll get you one, Trev. You freaking email me. Yeah, not the barrel proof, just the single barrel. Was surprised how good it is. We'll have to grab a second one for 50 bucks. It's great. And that's what I'm saying is, for one, I love the regular. I keep that bottle stocked. I love the regular 94 proof Jack Daniel's single barrel. It's just, it's a pleasant bottle. As far as the picks go, what I was saying is those bottles, like picks of those, are so few and far between because I feel like everyone is going for the barrel proof. We want the barrel proof pick. We want this. We want that. You just don't see them that often. So I'm sure that you could probably find some exceptional ones because A, no one's freaking doing it. Dude, you want a bottle of the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof whiskey? I got you. I got one of the Rise at my house, says Henry Turner. Henry, I'm pretty sure you got everything at your house. Henry probably listens to me talk and is like, dude, I live in the same area as you do. You're an idiot. But Henry's just better than me. Wise Guy Stu Trip, sipping on some 2XO Inns Keeper Blend. Not bad. Enjoy this pour with a smile and a happy song in my head. What song is it? Let me go back to E. All I wrote was a little spicier. Man, that's close. My favorites so far have been D and E. Like back to back. And they were kind of close. I'm just, you know what, screw it. It's my stream. I'm just gonna go straight and side by side these. D and E. I don't know why. Is that rye? I hope all of you guys, if you have like any sort of sizable collection, I don't know, more than what you could guess. So if you have 10 bottles and you could do a 5-bottle blind, that's enough. Go get somebody and tell them, pour me 5 bottles and I'm going to guess you what they are. It's crazy how different things taste compared, like next to something else. Like you'll try something and you'll be dead set on it. You'll try the next sample and when you go back, it has changed. I'm telling you. That might be rye. D? I think D's rye. I think that fruity note is coming from rye. I did not get that until going back. That is it. That's what it is. That's not freaking Four Roses. That's rye. I don't know what rye, but it's really good. That's rye. It's gotta be. It's crazy how much things change. Like E has changed D completely. E is a bourbon. E is hands down bourbon. And I might like it better than D. This is a struggle bus. God dang it, historic Italy. My buddy and I crapped all over an ECBPC 919, but then when it was up against 4 other pirates. You see what I'm saying, Owen? It's like the theory of relativity. It's all relative. C919 is amazing. But then you put it against 4 pirate bottles. You know what I'm saying? You put C919 against, just pick 4 bottles over here. It's going to be the best one. So it's just relative to what you're drinking at the time is how you interpret things. It blows my mind. Like, I didn't say D was rye at all until I drank E, and then now I'm calling D rye. It might not even be rye. That's the power that these samples have against each other. Like when you try one and then you go to another one, you interpret it so differently. Ridiculous. I can easily say B and C are my least favorites. I don't know about A, D, and E. I like them all. I agree, the 2XOs are fantastic. I've seen several, he's coming out with several new bottles. I still haven't had, let me reword that. I still haven't owned, I haven't seen any of the Innskeeper and the Phoenix. I've tried them. I thought they were really good. I mean, come on, Dixon Deadman is, dude's just a good dude. I met him. I met the dude. I don't even own his stuff. Okay. Crap, this is hard. Faderade, what the heck, dude? I'm gonna go ahead and say A and D are definitely rye. Now, which one do I like better? I don't know. This is how you get drunk, right here, is when you care like I do. Like, none of you are like, dude, who cares? And in my brain, I'm like, I need to know which one I like the best. I don't know. I really like E. I will say E is a bourbon. I'm going all in, baby. It doesn't wow me in the sense of I'm like, wow, that's something so special. But it definitely is like, I just want to keep drinking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a pleasant pour that I want to keep drinking. And if I want to keep drinking it, I really like it. And I want to keep drinking that. It doesn't do anything spectacular. It's just good. I don't know the proof on it. It doesn't seem that high, but it's definitely over 100. 110-ish. And then D was another one I really liked. I got it. Well, I know where D goes. Where does D go, Trev? We can't say that on the radio. A. Going D to the A. Okay. A is definitely more rye forward than the D. Again, it reminds me of like a Sagamore. I never had the Phoenix blend either. Dixon was at a local liquor store a few months ago. Wish I could have went. Dude is so... I wouldn't... You know, you want to say, dude's so nice. Was the dude nice? No. Like, when someone describes someone as nice, I feel like they're just some bubbly dude. He was just so down to earth. Like, just kind of like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Have you tried this? You want to pour? Sure. Here you go. It's what I've been working on. You know, like, just so chill. And just... just a dude. Him. I met Dixon Deadman, the Carters. So Mark and Sherry Carter. At this, like, we all just like somehow got into a group circle of like, hey, let's just drink together. And I'm like, what? How did I get right here? How am I surrounded by these people right now? There's the goat, then everyone else. You know another cool guy that I met, and I'll defend him forever, is let me drink this, I'm drunk. Aaron from Smoke Wagon. God. Aaron from Smoke Wagon is a great... It's like, oh, I'm going to talk good about someone, and I forget who I forgot. I literally was just picturing... I was just picturing his cowboy hat, and I forgot everything. Whatever, guys. You know what? I'm going to judge you. Louis the Fourth, I need to be where you're at. We'll catch up, brother. I think I got it. First, second, third. I got my top three. Trev, where's my wrench? I need some more wrenches, man. Here's the thing, Wise Guy Stew. Here's my thing, man. I need wrenches who will ban people who suck. I need a list of wrenches who will be able to help with giveaways. So if you're not down to at least once a year help a giveaway, then you're out. That's about it. That's all I got. You called for a ban hammer. Bubble Bath Bourbon doesn't know how to count. He's out. Let me defend and say how good this guy is. Oops, forgot who the heck we were talking about. I forgot Aaron's name. Hey, Sugar Kitty. He said ban hammer. Hold on. All right, Janelle and Wise Guy Stew, go ahead and let us know what you're drinking in the chat. Go ahead and type it right now. I need to figure out between the bottom. My least favorite of this flight was B and C. And I can tell you right now, it's C is because it's the freaking Texas. B, none of these were bad. None of these were bad at all. That's what kind of sucks. Like, when they're not bad, it's easy because I can be like, okay, these are clearly my favorites. And then these two were just off to the side. Like, they weren't bad, they just weren't. They didn't stand out as the good ones. Dang, look at that. Blue Ridge Janelle, Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Utah pick. Wow. Blue fits you way better than green, Janelle. That's all I'm gonna say. You ever pour something and literally forget what you poured as soon as you sip it? Have you not? Have you not watched this live stream at this hour? I forget all the time. I get it. I'm pretty tipsy, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I can still walk in a line. But if we go an hour or two longer, I will literally go grab a bottle, pour it, and then I have no clue what I'm drinking. Just like, I can't even tell you what it tastes like. I don't know what it is. I mean, that's an embarrassment, I know. We're all there. Let's figure out between B and C, who's my least favorite and who's fourth place. I can vouch for the shenanigans Trev speaks of. Again, B is just so quintessential bourbon. It's kind of like, I don't know, there's nothing bad about it, but it's just there. I guess the question comes down to is how I feel about C. It's gotta be Texas. There's something funky about it. I'm only I got my order. I'm putting that one last only because I feel like it's Texas. If that's not Texas, then that's worse. Because if you're not Texas and you taste like that, you need to figure it out. As a Texas whiskey, that's what I expect. In my palate, just personally, it's good. I just would not reach for that over any of these other ones. B is fourth place. It was just so standard bourbon. Like that's all I can say about it. That's a bourbon. Maybe. It's probably rye. Who knows? It's just there. Third place was D. Third place is D. I switched my answer to rye. I hope that's a rye. It's very sweet and fruity, and I think the fruitiness, E brought out the rye notes of D. Regardless of what it is, it's sweet and fruity. Really good. Basically, my top three, really liked them. Like, they were kind of... I would personally go and buy these 3 bottles myself because I really enjoyed them. Second place was A, which again, I'm calling a rye. Sweet, I call it 105-ish proof. It gives me a Sagamore vibe. I don't know if it's Sagamore. If it's not, that's a praise. If you get compared to Sagamore. It's just good. It's good stuff. Gotta be. Sagamore-esque. I don't think it's Sagamore, but who knows? And then that leaves first place E, which I'm calling bourbon. 110, 115 proof. Bourbon. It was spicy. It wasn't over the top complex. Let me just give you that. It's not like, dude, you just sent me freaking something like, I don't know, like it does what it does, and it does it well. It doesn't go out of its way to do anything special to me. But I don't need that. That's what I'm going with. I don't need that. I just need a good bourbon to sip on. And that's what this does. All right, Faderade, let's find out what these are. Then we're gonna do a update. It'll take me 2 minutes. I will tell you guys about Bourbon Ridge barrel picks that are coming out very soon. And then we will, I'll just die. I'll drink some hazmat or whatever, you know, Friday. Let me find the freaking answer sheet. All right. It was under some bubble wrap over there. Answer sheet. Everyone. We're still not at 100 likes. Shenanigans. I'm not drinking hazmat until we hit 100 likes. That's the shenanigans tonight. Come on, people. You know what it is over here. Have a good night, guys, and drink a Major Zero. Good to see ya. Glad you stopped by. Hanging out, freaking nerd. Glass 1. How should we do this? Should we we'll just do this. We'll go in order, and then we'll reiterate my favorites and whatnot. Trev, you get my message from the youngest daughter being the favorite YouTube channel I watch. She thinks you're quite the funny guy. Just good old me and just good old youngest daughter. Hey, do your homework. All right. Glass A, which was my second favorite. was rare character rye. 122.8. 6 years, 6 months. I didn't guess age at all. I didn't guess age at all. But I guessed rye. I was calling and I guessed 105. That's 122. Oops. I think that might be the first rare character I've ever tried. Wow. That's good stuff. If you like Sagamore, rare character rye, I'm calling it right now, is right up your freaking alley. That's good. Even now, like knowing, this is where Trev gets drunk. Because I gotta go back and like sample it. That doesn't drink 122. I could have bumped it up a little bit. I still wouldn't have gone up to 122. 115 max. Really good. This is my second favorite. That was number 2 on my list. I mean, that is good. What's up, Joey P? Late. Just good old me. I got a shout out. What do we call your youngest daughter? Mini me? Or just good old me? Mini me? Mini me? We love you over here at the Bourbon Ranch. We're gonna make you popular. You're famous now. Thing 2. Thing 1. You can go play with toys. Thing 2's here. B. Which I said, my notes were, it's bourbon. Tastes like bourbon. Middle of the road just was there. I called it 100 proof. It is Copper Craft Single Barrel Bourbon, 106 proof. 106.78, 9 years. Copper Craft? Hold on. Let me look up Copper Craft. Is that who I'm thinking it is? Yeah, I'm a bit buzzed. My typing. Like, I'm definitely not gonna go operate any heavy machinery. No, that is not. I've never had this. Huh. That's the first time I've ever tried that. Holland, Michigan. Nine years, though? I was going to say Coppercraft is MGP. That's 9 years? I'm going to say, man, like, I don't know if it's maybe this other stuff is like overpowering the MGP. It literally just tastes like a good bourbon. There's like, that's it. There's no distinguishing features on that bottle. There's nothing that stands out that's like, wow, that's so good or whatever. It's just there. It's not bad by any means. None of these were bad. It was just there, you know? Like, I wouldn't have been mad that I bought that. I also wouldn't have been overly excited, like, wow, I just got a hitter. I just like it. That was my 4th place. And then we go to C. I called this Bourbon 120 proof plus Texas. And this goes to I'm an idiot. That is not Texas. But maybe it explains everything you need to. That is Catoctin Creek Rye. I was calling it Texas bourbon. That's a Catoctin Creek Rye. I've heard of those guys. I'm just going to tell you right now, that is funky. What the hell is even that? I mean, you know what's crazy? And this is gonna sound hold on. Guys, I'm just gonna tell you, even knowing what that is, that has a funkiness that is reminiscent of Texas. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Do with it what you want, but there's something weird about that to me. And you might drink that and be like, that's not weird at all, but I get that funkiness that I get on Texas on that one. That's why I was so all in on the Texas. Dude, I would not have guessed that as rye. They got me there. Even worse. We're moving to the next one. Oof, I choked hard on that one. Wow, Faderade, are you kidding me? Oh God, guys, I really botched that one. I felt like, I was calling C Texas, and it's a Catoctin Creek Rye. I feel like that's closer than what I called D, and what D actually is. I mean, I choked this one. I can't believe it either. Like, I love this bottle. So D. I call D soft nose. I said it was sweet and it was fruity. Caramel. And then I drank E, and then I went back to D and was like, oh my God, that's a rye. Well, I can tell you it's not a rye at all. In fact, it's a 1792 bottle, full proof, 125 proof, store pick. I called it a rye. You know what I think I was calling a rye? Was the ethanol, like the proof on that. I think I was calling that rye. I can smell that right now. Knowing that 1792, I can smell that and be like, Trev, you're an idiot. That's freaking Barton. That is freaking Barton. That's clear as day, Barton. That's the power of blinds. I'm telling you guys, you do it yourself and you'll freaking see. And once you figure it out, you'll go back to it and be like, I'm an idiot. That's the nose is a dead giveaway. That's Barton. Going back to it. I still wouldn't have guessed. Like, I don't smell that and be like, oh, that's 1792 foolproof. But I would know it's Barton. It doesn't drink 125 either. I'm also drunk. So there's that. I called that my third favorite. I called that my third favorite. E. This is very interesting because we talked about this bottle tonight. My number one favorite pour of the night. I called it was spicy, it was bourbon, I called it 110 proof. It was the 2XO Phoenix blend. We literally were talking about this as I was drinking it. People were talking about the Innkeeper and stuff as I was drinking E. I remember that. Wow. That's my #1 favorite, the Phoenix blend tonight. I'll stand by it. I'm like it. I like it. What the heck? This, let's just go ahead and say this. You can all laugh. You can all laugh at me, and I'll be the guy to laugh at. If you don't do this yourself, you won't know how hard it is to be able to differentiate. I literally went from going D as a bourbon, then I drank the Phoenix, and then when I went back to 1792 full proof, I thought it was a rye, you know? That's the power of blinds, man. Hey, Dram It All, I missed you. Dram It All, new Patreon. Welcome aboard, nerd. Wow, okay. Faderade. I'll be honest, some of my favorite blinds are stuff like this, where it's totally random. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just 5 bottles and good luck, dude. And it also goes to show you, like, looking back on it, surprises to me. One, I'm an idiot. I called 1792 full proof rye. Second big shock to me was the rare character rye is good. Like, that is exceptionally good. That's a great bottle. So there we go, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Faderade, for being a Navy seaman. I mean, that's I didn't have much hope in you. You did pretty good, man. You did pretty good. I believe 2XO has Barton in the blend. Maybe that screwed me up. If you like the Phoenix blend, you should try the Innkeeper blend. Definitely better. Joey, I'm telling you, I've tried both of them, but only in this setting. I've tried the Innkeeper in a blind. Tonight, I don't remember ever having the Phoenix, but Faderade sent me the Phoenix, so I've tried that. They're good. I remember both of them being really good. We'll go ahead and pour this. I have to give you guys, so before, guys, we get to drinking some more hazmat, because, oh, why not? It's Friday. I want to give all of you a little update on the channel. And by update on the channel, I just mean barrel picks. Because people are like, dude, Trev, blah, 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 what's going on? And all of you who aren't in on the barrel picks, you need to hear this. Had a business call yesterday. We're gonna speed through this. Mammoth barrel pick, super proofers, 160. This is hazmat, baby. Finished in Jamaican rum. My note says it shipped today to our distributor. 4 to 5 days, it'll be ready to go. So here's that. Hazmat 16-year-old rye will be ready for us to do a pick, to ship to you guys. 4 to 5 days. It will really depend on when we decide to release it. So that is ready. Also, on my notes, we have 3 picks from Farm and Spirit. We have a Sauternes finish. We have code name, because we cannot disclose where this was sourced from, but we named it EC8 because we love those combination of letters and numbers. In, you know, there's that one. And a third bottle. There's 3 picks coming from them. They are smaller quantities, so you will want to be in. Those will sell out instantaneously. There's like half barrels of all of those. You can buy 1, you can buy all 3. You probably should just buy all 3. Those bottles are actively being delivered, as in they are there, as in they are ready to freaking go. Whenever we do this, they're ready to go. Also, we have news of another company. I'm going to tease you right now, but we will be doing a community style blend, as in they're going to send us samples and we're going to choose some people from our Patreon to be involved on stage 1. We select those. They send us round 2. We will select some more people from Patreon. They will engage in round 2. They will go back. Round 3 will come. We get some more Patrons. They select round 3. They go back. And then here comes our bottle. So we are creating something. Those initial samples are about to be coming. So, Bourbon Ranch Patreon. Again, if you're a patron of whiskeychannel.com, aka the Shelf Turds, aka David and Kira, and or Bourbon Ranch, you will have access to all of these. Again, and I saw someone, Henry, Patreon only, or will they be available on your site? We always start with Patreon only, and then they can go to the site. I'm telling you right now, for sure, I feel this. The Farm and Spirit, there's only like 60 bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's well over 60 of you guys on Patreon. So I feel like some of the patrons won't even get some of those. They're short. We're doing short ones. There's 3 of them, but they're all short. You want to be in on it. There's a Sauternes finished. There's the codename EC8, and then there's I don't even know what the other one's called, but it's good. There's 3 of them. And then there's the Mammoth Hazmat 16-year-old Canadian rye. Oh, how could I have forgotten? It's not like Bourbon Ridge. It's not like we're putting out all of these store picks all at once. Guess what? Guess what else is ready? Got to stand up for this one. Nope. This one. What's this? It's an Obtainium. This bottle's only 80% alcohol. It's only 27 years old. And it will be ready within the next couple of weeks too. So, big things coming. If you're not already there, then you are about to miss out. You are this close to missing out. So join mine or David and Kira's. If this is something you want, you're about to miss out. And I don't want to like FOMO you, but you're this close. That's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying. Cheers, guys. $1 up to whatever dollar. Over on my channel, over on the thing. Here, we're still doing a commercial break. I'm way longer. I'll get drunk for you guys. I'll get some Malort. If you join for hire, you get other stuff. You know, you get glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done like 15 different freaking glasses. Coasters, koozies, glasses, coasters, flight boards. I've done a flight board. I do everything. Cheers. Love you. We're kind of like the one-stop shop, you know, like trying to show up all the big channels. It's like, I'm going to show you up, you know, I'm a little dude and I can show you up. That's what we're doing over here. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Because I think this is the bottle that I think we're planning on releasing this one next. It is a 16-year-old rye finished in Jamaican rum. One of my favorite stickers ever, Super Proofers. This will jack you up. I'm telling you right now. Trev does have the best merch in the whiskey tube universe, and I'm only a teeny little bit biased. I don't even care if you're biased or not. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I have the best. Like, I have the best. If you think someone has the best, you let me know and I'll show you. I got the best. Definitely jacked about the Hazmat Mammoth. Dude, this is the first Mammoth. I kind of messed up the table tonight. You can't see what I'm drinking. There we go. The Hazmat Mammoth. This is the first Mammoth I've ever had. So I don't know if you guys have had the Mammoth before. Freaking good. I want that Obtainium pain. It will give you pain. This one will give you pain. This one's 71. This one is 80. 80. I think we looked it up. This, and this might sound crazy to you guys. I think this is the second highest proved whiskey, not spirit, whiskey, that's like ever been made. I don't know where Gene gets that information. I feel like he knows more than we do. But an 80, I don't even know exactly what it is, 80 point something. This is one of the highest proved whiskeys ever. Number 2. I think what he said was there's a Willet. It is. He posted about it right after he bottled it. So there you go. I think there's a Willet that is number 1. And then number 2 is this one. This one, which is our pick. We're number 2 of highest proof whiskeys. I'm just saying, like, we want you guys to have some cool stuff. I don't care about freaking, oh, we got you another Knob Creek pick. Number 2 highest proof, dude. Just kill your liver. We love you. And then here's another hazmat, you know? Oh, we're all gonna die young. Woo! That'll get you. That'll get you right where you need to be. And it's delicious. That's the problem. Is that that's so sweet and fruity that you don't want to drink it like you want to kill that. But then you would die. Duke McHale. One of these bottles will be coming out before the end of the month. That's all there is to it. Dram it all. Oh, I already said that. I'm so stoked about the picks, man. I hope you guys are too. I've been working so freaking hard. We have been working hard. We've been doing business calls, all this stuff to get this. I wish you guys could see the behind the scenes and know that we're just not freaking dragging ass and like, what are they like? Where are these picks? There's a lot of logistics. And I think we're finally there to where we about to drop them on you hard. Travis Robinson, very long and very hard. I'm just going to warn you guys, drink these smart. You will die. What's up, Richie? There's no way you smell, like, I don't know if you've had hazmat bourbon or whiskey or rye before. They don't smell like they're 70% alcohol. That's the problem. And then you drink them like they're not. And they quickly catch up. Mark Emmenecker, what's up, dude? Freaking late. I don't know. I keep saying, man, you can't even tell that's hot. That lets you know. What's up, Nick Shelley? That old Louisville hazmat. Old Louisville, what is that? I've never even heard of old Louisville. That's crazy. What is that? Who makes or who made that? I will say, come on, you guys know we're open to business over here. So this pick that we're doing, this is called Dukes of Hazmat. And this one's called Super Proofers. I'm going to clarify the two because they're both hazmat. They're both picks that are coming out on the Bourbon Ranch Patreon. Shameless plug. Just in case you didn't know. As far as like how good something tastes, this is phenomenal. The 16-year-old rye with the Jamaican rum. This is so delicious. The hazmat is the bonus. You know what I'm saying? And that's also the dangerous thing is like, this is so good. This tastes so good that you forget that it's 71% alcohol and then you die. This is danger. That's why we put the danger strip. Just so you know, this is dangerous. The Dukes of Hazmat is 80% alcohol. This will be the highest percentage alcohol that you will own. Wow. If you've had Obtainium, you know what I'm saying? If you like Obtainium, you'll like this. This will also destroy you in the best and worst way. Just saying. Hey, Trev's pushing Canadian whiskey. I don't care who makes this. This is Northern Rye. I will say, I'm not trying to sell you Canadian rye I will tell you, I'm going to be honest because you guys know me. In terms of which one do I like the taste better, this is phenomenally good tasting. I honestly think this is such a freaking novelty. I mean, come on. This is the second highest proof whiskey. It hurts you. This hurts you. You know what I'm saying? This is like you pour this on Fridays with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't just drink this on a Tuesday. This is dangerous stuff. Okay? You don't do that. You'll drink this once a month, and then you'll be slammered, and you'll be like, oh my God, Trev, why'd you do that to me? This is what I'm saying. Tuesday, he says? No, I said you don't drink that on Tuesday. We are looking at the soonest late next week. If not, maybe the the last week of August. We're really trying to push this one out first. Because it's ready to go. It's ready to go. And I just want you guys to have that. That's what we're trying for. I can't wait. You guys are about to get so slammered. You have no idea what's coming for you. Holy crap. My eyeballs are freaking, are they bleeding or am I crying? I feel liquid coming out of them. You are not ready. Is the Duke of Hazmat finished? Not finished. It is 27-year-old Canadian whiskey. That's 80.1 or 80.2% alcohol. It's so dark because it's 27 years old and is literally the seventh layer of hell, Dante's Inferno. It will jack you up. I'm telling you, if you have not had a hazmat, or if you have had an hazmat, you're not ready. I'm telling you. You're going to have at least one bad night where you're like, oh, I can handle this. And then you wake up, and then you're dead. Maybe actually dead, but probably very hungover. What's up, Noah? You do push-ups, freaking nerd. All right. There we go. Let's give a huge thank you to Faderade, the naval seaman, for hooking us up with tonight's blind. That was actually a lot of fun. Surprising. I didn't think you could have fun in the Navy at all. Two, freaking love you guys for hanging out on another Friday. We're gonna get drunk next Friday. A reminder again. I'm gonna tease you guys. We got barrel picks coming for the Patreon. So majority of you people here are Patreons. So like I'm just preaching to the choir. I'm just teasing the people who have already been teased. So it's coming, guys. It's coming. In waves. We're gonna space them out. We're not gonna just drop them all at once, but they're ready. And I think you should take this time to get your body ready, because you're not ready. I'm telling you. You think you're ready? You're not ready. You're not ready. This is about to hit you. You're not ready. I'm not buying any 80% stuff because I'm not ready to answer for my life. You have like one pour of that, and then you open your eyes, and it's freaking Jesus, and he's like, "What did you just drink?" I don't know. Freaking Trev just who? The Bourbon Ridge. It's his address. Come on, guys, don't sell me out, man. I'm trying to get to Jesus. Don't sell me out. When you die from the hazmat, don't sell me out. Okay? I'll talk to him once I'm up there. Crap. I'm literally feeding you guys 2 of the highest proof bourbons, whiskeys. They're not bourbons. The highest proof whiskeys that I own. And they're both coming out via us. So, love you guys. Janelle, god dang, do you look good with some blue wrench next to your name. All right. I will see you guys. Hey. I think we're doing our pool day tomorrow. Therefore, Sunday. You know, normally I say, hey, Patreons, I'm going to do a Patreon live stream Sunday. But then we do pool day Sunday. We're doing it tomorrow. Therefore, Sunday, I have nothing to do. Midday stream? Midday stream? Maybe? Keep your eyes peeled. Love you guys. New video next week. No idea what we're doing. End of next week. I will say this. End of next week into the start of the following week. Start being on the lookout for information about these picks, because that's when they're going to start dropping. We'll notify you guys, but just they're ready. So, whew, love you guys. Go drink some water so you don't die. Love ya. Go do what you're going to go do. See ya freaking next Friday. See ya where I see you next. I'll see you in a stream this week or